Hi, welcome to the video. It's currently March and the UK is in the middle of its third national lockdown. Usually this time of year is a time for change when you've got the seasons shifting from the dark, wet months, January, February and December, up until the bright optimism that comes with spring. But this one's a little bit different, because obviously we're in a national lockdown and I don't think anyone anticipated us to still be in a lockdown 1 year on from COVID starting. Yeah, so that's kind of affected the photos I've been taking lately, as I'm only limited to using my local surrounding area. And obviously when the weather's been bad, it's just, well, you can't really go out and take photos when it's raining really heavily or it's just generally not a great experience. But over the past few weeks I've been shooting some rolls of Portra using my Olympus trip and my Mamiya M645. I've shot one roll 35 and the other 120. In these photos they only span few weeks, about 3 weeks I think in total, but there's a big transition in what you see in the photos, as when I started taking the photos it was -7 with wind chill, there was snow, it was grey, it was damp, it was cold, and then it ends up like, it just looks like it could be summer. There's bright blue skies, not a cloud to be seen, you've got blossom on the trees, you've got birds singing, all the good stuff is returned, and you've got epic sunsets, moonrises, a lot. Lastly, the one thing that these photos do show is the amazing versatility that comes with Portra. I mean, in such a small batch of photos, I guess 2 rolls, you've got night shots, you've got grey, gloomy snow shots, you've got the bright lights, the sunshine, sunsets. It shows its versatility. I think it's a real Swiss Army knife when it comes to colour negative film. I've spent probably the last few years just trying to stray away from Portra to try and find, just experiment and experience other colour negative films, but I always find myself comparing it to Portra or coming back to Portra, or Portra is the image I have in my head when I compose this shot, and that's what I'm kind of expecting. Obviously there's other colour negative films that I do really enjoy shooting, for example Cinestill, but they have their very specific purposes and they do what they have their own niches, whereas Portra, I feel it can apply to like any scenario and it can do it really, really well, and I guess that's probably why it's such a popular film, and it's probably why it's kind of expensive. Enjoy the photo.